loading up the old PC. All right, boys, let's get it. So this is going to be our first game on this new account. We're doing an unranked challenger, starting off in silver. So we're going to go blue smite here. We're playing Kazakhs. All right, we're playing Kayn versus Kazakhs. Here, wait one second. Let me fix my camera. Make sure it is not covering the ward here, because I know some people don't like the ward to be covered. I'll make sure I'm fit right there. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be our first game. We're using the Soul Hunter skin. We're named Dark Sigma. Alright, so let's get it. Up against Olaf, Kazakhs, Talia, Caitlyn, and Poppy. So already this game, I'm opting to go blue instead of red because, ooh, first blood for the enemy jungle. That's going to be rough. So the reason why I'm deciding to go blue instead of red here is because they have 3 champions that can one-shot, Caitlyn, Talia, and Kazakhs. So with that in mind, I think it's definitely smart to kind of, oh wait, this is what I do on every single account. If you're a jungler, I heavily recommend you do this. See this ping volume right there? You just mute that right away. Alright, so that's one of the major tips I like to give, and also turning on timestamps so you can kind of ping out things and just keep them memorized. So first game, we're going to be looking to do a full clear towards bot. I think full clearing towards bot lane's the smartest strategy for every elo. It's what I do in Challenger, it's what I do in Silver. It's just a very good way to get your bot lane ahead. It's a good way to get your form because you're fighting 2 people instead of just ganking 1, you know? So it's a great thing for Kayn, I think. Most junglers do that, to be honest. Alright, so we're going to do a red. And we're going to just Q and wall. And the reason why you Q and wall is you want to cancel that animation. Because the faster the animation goes off, the more autos you can squeeze into the red buff. So, it looks like our Teemo's AFK level 1. This is pretty standard for low elo, I'd say. But see, the thing is that I feel like a lot of people have this misconception of how you should see this elo. Any elo below challenger, you should never see your teammates as like assets, but more so resources. Like, see them as like ways for you to get gold, see them as ways for you to get, you know, leverage, I'd say. So this guy's looking to do 1 camp into my blue, and see, this is why I put a ward on my blue to start the game, because now I could just head over to his camps, and we can maybe also look for a play in mid. Maybe not, but just in case she stays. She's resetting too far away, so she's here. If she was here, I'd just flash and kill her, but a little bit too far away. Kazakhs is going to look to just take all my bot side. I'm going to look to take all of his top side. That's fine. So the lovely thing about this setup is that I can still find ganks, and I'm also not getting punished. So this is why it's very important to get those early vision in. Because the truth of the matter is that whenever the enemy looks to go invade, he's delaying his CSing. He's making it harder for him to get golden XP as a way to try to punish you from getting golden XP. But Kayn moves around the map a lot faster than most junglers do. So me doing this is definitely going to be more beneficial for me than him, because Kazakhs is just a lot slower with moving, because I can travel from my jungle to his pretty quickly with my my E. So all I really need out of Teemo here is a Q. I'm just going to ping it out. Maybe you can walk up and give it to me. Nice. I just flashed to make sure Teemo doesn't die. It's always important to not give over any kills, any gold. You know, whole penny save, penny earn type thing. Yeah, okay, so look at Kazakhs' CS here. He's at 12 CS. He just lost his topside camps here. Yeah, so a lot of what happens in any elo below challenger is basically people will just consistently make mistakes, and the more clean your gameplay is, the more polished your gameplay is, the more you're always going to be able to capitalize on these things. So like I said, you don't really need to worry too much about like how your team's performing, because it's all about individual performance, and Kayn is the perfect champion. Kayn's kit is so complementary with being able to just play this me versus the world mentality type playstyle. Right here, I'm just watching mid to see if there's going to be any, wait, what the hell? There's no auto buy? Did I turn that off? Wait, let's see. I might have accidentally turned that off. Enable item. Okay, there you go. Oh, my teammates are already flaming. Listen, if you guys think that I'm not actually doing this in ranked, if you think that this is not a Smurf account in ranked, you can see the way that people are typing and acting is kind of speaks for itself, I'd say. So, alright, at this point, we kind of want to decipher who we can and can't play off of. I think top is just free kills, and honestly, I wouldn't really mind going Lethally Red. Right here, this play is already going to be done. Whether I go there or not, I'm not going to be able to contribute anything, so it's smarter for me to just look for camps. So if I go and farm all my camps up here, and maybe even look to get the dragon, I could get such a big XP and gold advantage that I could just easily force and kill this enemy Jung whenever I want. Okay, we're gonna smite this. We're just gonna farm all of our camps up here. So you can see enemy Jung is starting Dragon, so it seems. And instead of stopping him, honestly, what we could do here is we can look to just get my topside camp here, get an invade in his topside, get the grubs, and then maybe kill Olaf as well. That'll give us way more gold XP because objectives are fine, but the issue with him getting that objective is the fact that he's already behind in gold and XP. So if he falls further behind, it's going to be very hard for him to be able to catch up and or play the game. So taking 2 topside camps here, getting the grubs, getting an early 6, and then forcing on top is going to just get me so much more carry potential. Because that 1 dragon, I mean, it's not going to amount to much, I would say. Okay, let me just not fight this guy. I need to get out as quick as possible. I'm actually surprised he opted to not go for dragon. So we gotta just play our life. That's what we call this, playing our life. He's gonna head back to the grubs there and just do that. Okay, this is a bit of an interesting situation. So because he went for grubs, I think I should get level 6 here, and then maybe I can hop the wall, go into the grub pit and look to kill him. Because he shouldn't be able to get all grubs. This is what XP advantage does for you. So we're gonna wait for our E here. Oh no, I didn't even go for them. Very weird, very strange. He's probably gonna go for the steal. Keep in mind, even if you steal the grubs, if you die for this, it's never worth. So he walks up into my W range. I'm able to just get gun inside of him and just kill him like that. This is kind of dangerous, but I definitely do want to fight this Olaf with the Teemo just to get orbs here, because I could probably get out. Okay, let me just get out then. I'm gonna have to give that last grub. Now we are getting a lot of our red orbs when I do plan on going my blue form here, so this would be a bit of an interesting game to play out. But keep in mind, all orbs are good orbs, because if I get my red form really quick as opposed to just delaying my blue form, it's gonna be like the same time waiting for that that timer. Because once you get the wrong form, you have to wait an extra like 4 minutes to get the other form. Pretty much the same amount of time. So instead of just running straight to my bot side, because I have enough gold to buy my item here, this is definitely where I want to just go and get my Yumus. Then I'm gonna look in the bot side of the map here. Oh, that's good. So second item here, you definitely want to look at their team. So first item, when you're playing an assassin with Dark Harvest Inspiration, because I can one-shot, I had mentioned 3 of them, is always going to be Yumus. And then your second item is always going to be between 3 items, and that's either going to be Axiomark, that's either going to be Serpent, or that's going to be Edge of Night. So if they have a lot of point-click CC, which they don't really, then you'd go Edge of Night. If they have a lot of shielding, which honestly they kind of do, but not too much, then you go Serpent secondary. And then if they have neither or, then you get Axiomark. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards Serpents this game, because Barrier, Caitlyn, Olaf's shield, and then Talia is going to be getting that Seraph. So I definitely think I will be getting Serpents this game. But could also be an Axiomark game if I don't really have too much respect for the shielding. Okay. So we're going to look for a little play on this guy. Just slow him here first. Okay. Nice. That's really good. Katarina's coming in. No, I died. All good though. I think we get all the kills. That's good. Overall net positive. My team gets the kills. Yeah, that's why I walked up there, because I wanted them to stay so my Katarina can come clean up, because Katarina is a perfect cleanup champ. She's great at resets, so she honestly is very complimentary to be played with Kayn, because I could do a lot of damage and she can just kind of like follow up and get a bunch of kills from it. Olaf might look for a dive on the Teemo here, so I'm not going to go do Raptors first. I'm going to look for the Krugs first. See if we can find a play here. Okay, he's going to step on the shroom there. Nice. Yeah. See, you always want to be observant, so just watching the waves to see either if A, they're overextended, or B, if someone's going to get tower dove, or they're in position to get tower dove. So right here, look at this. If she doesn't kill her there, we could easily look to tower diver. Our bot lane here, we could see the wave state. It looks like it's pretty stagnated, but more often than not, if they're the winning bot lane, especially with the Kayn who has a lot of range, they're going to look to shove in. Just they're trading instead of, you know, laning. Kind of interesting. Okay. The Olaf TP coming in. I definitely do find objectives to be important, but I think with this game, we're playing a little bit more map control than we are objective control. Just because objectives, in my opinion, will easily get outscaled by gold and XP. Like, if we sacrifice our farming time, then we're not going to be strong enough to fight the second dragon and or the third dragon. So it's better to make plays to get gold, to get XP, and then after the fact, then we could look for like look for more. Just gonna go inside, nice. Yeah. And we can go for the Kazakhs here. Oh, I didn't even mean to steal that, but I just stole it. Yeah, it was pretty obvious that Kazakhs was on it because Poppy was right here. When Poppy walks so confidently in our jungle, that means that somebody's around for her to be able to do that. I mean, sometimes they just do that to do that, but I could tell just because Kazakhs didn't really strike me as the guy to show here and not really go for the objective. Most of the time when people are just around objectives, they're just going to start hitting it just to hit it. Just going to play it to survive. Gonna grab that and just go. Alright, maybe we can kill him though. Okay, dodge that. Yeah, just because we saw Katarina, it's good to go for this. Alright. Yeah, we just get the grubs here. So objectives are definitely how you're going to scale. Oh, what the hell? I just noticed this guy. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize, my bad. I was gonna say, Kazakhs probably is gonna be down there, but he just was randomly over here. Okay, he's over there. Yeah, objectives are usually how you're gonna play to scale because you will fall off even if you have a lot of gold. Oh my god. This guy just jumps on me. My fault, I'm griefing. Seems like just desperation mode. I should have played to not die, honestly, but it's okay. Alright, let's work on serpents. And my form. Yeah, so this is where we actually got to start making play after play after play after play. Because honestly, at this point of the game, this is where you want to kind of kick things into second gear. Play pretty passive, play pretty reactive, your first form, and then once you get your form, that's when you start taking over. So let's see, is Olaf going to die there? Yes. Okay, so I don't need to go top to go and pick up that free kill. We can honestly just look to farm bot side camps. Mid's on a bot's on a reset, so we can maybe look for a play in mid. Because if bot lane's not going to be there, then I mean obviously there's no other play to look for, right? Okay. Poppy got a kill on Jinx. Going for Rift is not a bad idea, especially when you don't have the T1 towers down, so maybe I'll go wrap around, look for that. Gonna hover the Katarina here. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely strong enough to the point where we can just clean up free kills like this. And instead of doing the Rift, I think it's smarter just to deny gold and XP, so just getting his camps is going to be very big because when you're at your form and you have your items, this is where you can start going to the enemy jungle and just start one-shotting them. So, especially because he has no plated, so just pressing tab and looking at his itemization there, you can see that he went Ionian boots with a Profane Hydra, which means he's not going to have the defensive stats to really fend me off. So if I just jump straight on him, I should be able to kill him. Even though his kit is centered directly around being able to win 1v1s because of his passive, I still think I could just jump on him and kill him whenever I want. Especially when I reset here. I'd say right now I probably can't because I don't have my reset, but when I get that reset, I probably should be able to. Okay, let's see. Maybe Katarina moves. I really just want to buy time here. Nice. Yeah, the reason why I called for Katarina is because I was worried about Talia collapsing on me. And I just stalled out for my smite to come up so then I could just smite him and kill him. So I'm just going to farm all my camps. And instead of playing for the Rift, I'm actually just going to play to get as much gold and XP as I can, because what we're able to do at this point is we're able to play such a high level of tempo that we actually don't even need to worry about farming these topside camps or the Rift. We could just go straight to his bot side camps because we have such a fed mid laner that could just kind of hover me, and she's actually receptive towards what I'm saying to her, like how I'm pinging her. So yeah, we can kind of just look to take every single one of these Kha'Zix's camps. And let me tell you one thing, this is the type of play that will make the enemy junk just straight up AFK. And that's pretty much what you want if you're playing in this elo, right? You don't want to play a long game, right? Oh, there's the good old hard poppy counter. There's the good old hard counter poppy champ. Gotta flash his axe, yeah. We're fine. We live. Just get him 1 HP. Let my team kill him. We're gonna go for Raptors. Gotta be kind of mindful that Talia might be in this choke, so we're gonna use our E to scout. Don't see her with the E, so then we're just gonna finish the Raptors. And now we're gonna go do the dragon, and then that's when I'm gonna look to reset, and then I'm gonna farm all of his top side again. So we're just gonna kind of cycle his camps between his bot side camps to his top side camps, secure the dragons, look for kills, and it's just gonna be that over and over and over. So this is kind of what you do whenever you're in this kind of position, where you can just bully them. You pretty much want to understand how to play with your position in the game. So my position with a fed mid laner and me being fed means I could just do whatever I want to the enemy jung. A lot of people forget that that's pretty much how you can play if you want. Like, farming my own camps aren't as relevant as farming his camps, because denying him an extra 4 CS is pretty important. But getting this red buff here is, like, the only camps I really care about are my buffs, to be honest. So I'm gonna look for this and see. Worried that Olaf might be there? Yeah, he was. Okay. He might walk on me here. Hello, Timo. Blind the guy. Thank you. Sweet. Appreciate you, Timo. I think one of the biggest things that a lot of players will notice is that I'm way better at getting my teammates to respond to my pings and my plays simply because of one thing. I acknowledge who helps and who doesn't. So let's say I call for a play and I ask them to help. If they listen, I'm gonna do it consistently. If they don't listen, I'm never gonna do it again. That's one thing, but another thing is whenever I ping my teammates to help me, I don't ping like, okay guys, come help here, where they're not looking on the map. What I do is I ping what the play is, and then I ping on their head. So I'll like ping like, okay, she'll see the ping on her head and be like, okay, I'm being pinged to do something, right? And then that's gonna make her more receptive, as opposed to just pinging on the map like, okay guys, come help here, or, oh, the enemy jung's right here. Most people, when they're tunneled on laning, they're not actually going to be paying attention to those pings. So I'm gonna ping directly on their head like, okay, watch out, there's 2 over there, and then they're gonna be a lot more receptive, right? Does that make sense? Katarina, I will smoke you 1v1 with any character of your choice. That's what's funny. Don't believe me? Add me after. Holy big brother. Okay, sweet. Kill that, kill that. So after you get picks, you always want to send the rift in. So this is where we're just going to send the rift in mid. Okay, sweet. Just gonna look for the play here. We're gonna get in this manually. Make sure it crashes here. Now, I don't know if we actually want to get the inhib right now. Because if you get an inhib too early, it's just gonna equal free gold, free XP for the enemies. So I would not do that. Alright, we do Grudge. Yeah, you can see I already have double this guy's CS. And it's not even like I've been farming a lot this game. I've just been farming a lot of his camps this game, which is the important thing. And yeah, he wants to farm, so he's just gonna do this. And yeah, just go inside of him. Kill him. Most of the time, if you play how I'm playing right now, you're gonna make the enemy jung AFK. I will promise you that much. I might try to stop my reset here. No, we're good. Okay. Next item, I'm probably just gonna go a lovely, doubly Edge of Night. A little defensive item. Dragon's in like a minute here. Yeah, just one-shot her real quick. Yeah, until you see that animation, you have like complete control to just use your Q. Because yeah, it'll ground you if you use her Q whenever she uses her, what is it, her E. But the thing is, until she does that, you're perfectly fine. Alright. I will simply run this guy down. This Kha'Zix's a hard matchup for Kayn. It's definitely a 50-50 matchup, but I think if you understand how it works, when to fight Kha'Zix and when not to, then you could easily win it. So getting the dragons is just insurance. That's like a safety net if things go wrong, because then in 5 minutes we have the Infernal Dragon Soul, and it's so much easier to win games with the Dragon Soul. So yeah, like I said, once you have that solidified like XP and gold advantage, you make sure you have your ulti, make sure your team has prio, and then you look to team fight objectives. Okay. If I want, I could one-shot her, but the only reason she walks up like that is because someone else is here. Alright, I can go back in here. Oh. Oh, you can still a player here. Yeah, I just had to make sure I avoid her E. Yeah, we're just gonna walk up, get out of here. Sweet. And Katarina gets free kill in mid. So just gonna get my red. I'm probably gonna reset and then we could look to just end this game. The #1 way to end games is getting multiple inhibs, so you never want to try to end with just one inhib. Unless obviously all 5 of them are dead. But you never want to try to end with just one inhib, so getting 2 inhibs is perfect, and then we could look to just get Baron, and then we could like 3-man bot. Or we could just wait and do the Dragon Soul as well. That way we have like full assurance that we're gonna win this game. So right now this is really good for just applying constant pressure, because they have 2 giant waves that they kind of have to always account for. If we want, we can just kind of kill them out in the open and end the game, but that's really if the enemies are making a lot of mistakes, which most of the time they will, but you always want to be safe. It's better to be safe than sorry with every game. Because every game that you can win, you should win, right? You never want to have like a risk of losing. Okay, so notice if I want my team to listen to me, I just ping exactly where I want them to go on the objective. Then they listen to me. So if you ping on their head and then ping where to go, they usually will listen. And then if we want to be safe with this, we just put a little blue orb there and we're safe. And we just 5-man bot. Alright, let's go. Since this is going to be the game-ending play here, where it's going to get Elixir of Wrath, get as strong as possible, and then this game's over. No point in having an extra 700 gold, right? It's not like I'm going to be able to buy after the game's done. Oh, Katarina might be making a little montage play. believe it or not, at this point of the game, doing something like that, trading 2 for 1 is not good. Because she's worth so much XP that it helps the enemies catch up a lot. And any gold is good gold as long as the game's not ending. Even if they're still losing gold. Okay. Trying to get low for Jinx. There you go. Because Jinx gets that reset, then she just starts nuking the tower. Yeah, nice. Oh, this game's over. GG's. One little game won. GG's. What's up, Corey? How's it going, buddy? GG's.